And he looks like he apologized to his partner right there. We're gonna get into, I thought, let's see again, this team looks like they're doing what the other team, going after Kyle's backhand. There in the center of the court. What we're gonna need to see probably is Ben John stepping up to take a little ease out of that, ease the pain from him.
Ooh. How cool is this?
This is amazing. This is a great point. Look at the hands. Look at, oh, wow. Oh, a big chest bump.
Here we go. Timeout.
And no figure with that kind of momentum, Joan. You definitely want a momentum breaker timeout right now.
Point of the day.
Yes, it was. Looks like we've got the score back at 9-8-2.
How about that? We're going to 11 to win by 2 here in the second game, I'm sorry.
This is an important point for both.
Yeah, got stuck in no man's land.
Yes, he did. And we talked about how much trouble it is to get yourself out of that position.
First game went to Wright and Weinbach, 11-8.
See how he's not quite hitting that wide enough.
Shot that forehand down the middle, that could be a weapon. Measured, patience, and pounce. Oh! The silent assassin comes out of. So intense right now. It's so good.
I'm holding my breath.
I know.
Oh, they saved it.
Caught him.
Saved a match point right there.
Ben Johns was holding on that backhand side. Got handcuffed on the forehand. Who's going to lose their nerve right here? Who's going to kind of...
Both teams just want to really just slow the point down right now, not be super aggressive. Wright and Weinbach need to get one more point, make it 10-all, and then they'll probably not have to be quite as conservative. He missed that by just a little bit.
Wow.
Not a bad shot selection, just missed it by a little bit.
Overcooked it. Remember, we're going to 11, winning by 2.
So that's that 1 point I think they needed. Now, they may not play quite as safe this time.
No, come on!
That's the second time Ben's missed that shot right there.
What was the cause of that? Too fast?
Yeah, he needed to just take a little bit, overcooked it. Exactly, overcooked it. There's probably some nerves playing in it.
Oh, totally.
So now Johns and Yates need to be a little more conservative here. See if they can. He didn't play conservative there. Just kidding. Round the post. Go for it.
What's the mindset there? You see the ball just hangs up and you just attack it?
See the ball, go for it. Great anticipation on his part. got one more point here to keep them in the game. They need this. They need this side out right here, or their day is done. Again, they're looking. I think they're looking to play conservatively until the point is truly there.
That was close.
Wow.
How about that? To hit that lob at that time.
And get it over Matt Wright's backhand. That was key. You can send that over his forehand, and there's a winner on his paddle.
Kyle Yates coming alive.
You know, he took advantage of them stacking here. There's a little gap in the middle, drove it right down the center. Short return, drove it right down the center. That's carrying out.
Wow, what a tournament. That lob really was the difference maker, the momentum turner.
That's it. There we go. We're going into game 3.
Holy cow.
We have a few highlights we can show right now.
Get on your feet, Pickle Nation. This is great. We're going to see some highlights, and boy, did Kyle Yates come alive. They were dead in the water, and then all of a sudden, in a matter of moments, this entire championship has turned around. This is the gold medal match. Men's Pro Open.
There's the only time we've seen fire out of Ben Johns right there on that shot.
It's just so fast-paced. You have to be so locked in and elevate your game with your motions. Remember, your game will follow your attitude.
Believe, be confident, and go for it. And there's the fire that we like to see out of Kyle Yates. It's the energy.
Game where they were attacking Weinbach, but with no success. Weinbach was up for the challenge.
Oh, got the tag right back right there.
Not Woody Harrelson, right? That's not Woody Harrelson. Come on.
0-5-1.
They're back on that strategy where they're dinking a little bit more to Weinbach.
But that's Weinbach's game, right? Oh, that's a nice.
That was a great move. Kyle looked at the ref, thought maybe he had faulted.
Yeah.
1-5-1.
That's another word we use for when somebody steps into the kitchen, the foot fault.
Oh.
There can also be a paddle fault if I tapped my paddle in there while volleying.
The patience right now, waiting to pounce.
And they're using some of that strategy you suggested. Did you go down and coach him at the break?
I did.
I did.
You just have it all right now. We've seen so many dynamic moves, so many power shots. Now the touch. And if you're at these events, you're going to see them. That's what they practice over and over. They're on the sidelines, just tapping it to another, just working on the dinks.
And you know, it's interesting because it looks like that's so easy to accomplish.
It is not.
And it's not. You learned today just how difficult it can be. They just make it look easy.
It's never known to have much feel anyway, but it is a challenge. To me, more of a focus to watch the ball than anything else. It's so easy to come off the ball and then you miss it. Look at this. We called that out. That wasn't even close.
Did you see anything? Okay. I checked with him. He also saw it out.
That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
For the referee to keep control of the match here. Clearly they disagreed. It is up to the lines person. She confirmed with both sides.
Okay, what happens if the other side disagrees? Do you play let? Do you play two?
Well, this is the first time we've ever used lines people on either side. Normally there's just one lines person.
Well, we have a situation we're going to have to address then.
If we continue to need to use 6 lines persons, you're correct. The referee would have the ultimate say based on what she saw.
But if she's watching for foot faults,
She didn't see it.
that's what I mean.
The ball may end up being called good if there's a
I would say
conflicting.
Rochambeau.
5, 2, 1.
Rock, paper, scissors, rock. Come on. It's the only way to settle arguments. World peace would happen if we'd have our leaders.
Look at that anticipation on Kyle Yates right there. It's nice around the post. Good defense by Matt Wright at Indian Wells Tennis Garden, and we're having a great time.
There's so much intensity right now, just tension. Right around it. He got it. He got it. Doubt, when you have an umpire that demonstrates doubt and they're not sure, oh, that just drives you nuts as a player in the heat of battle. Holy cow, has this match turned?
Definitely
Dropping the first game. Sorry, Christine.
No, we've definitely got a good referee out there, Paula. She's definitely maintaining control, and there have been a lot of line calls these players haven't agreed with. But we do have lines people on this court, and that's what they're here to do.
The youth has taken over. Now 10-2 in this third game.
10, 2, 1.
There it is.
There it is. We're going to game to 15.
And the crowd is loving it. We'll play a little Jimmy Buffett here at the Margaritaville USA PickleBall National Championships. Look at these replays. And look at the fire. Yes!
Wow.
Ben Johns, dangerous Ben Johns, does a two-hand backhand for extra stability just to hang onto the racket.
Something he did so well there was take that ball out front. He caught it out front, kept his paddle up, and you're right, he needed a little stability because he was far away. He was stretching to reach it. Shot down the middle, didn't work out for him.
Didn't have enough steam on it and just sat up for Yates. I think it seems to me that Yates and Johnson, when they have a shot that they can direct, they're going right at Weinbach's backhand body. Like that's the specific
that
target.
Looks like what they've
There's another one.
See that right there?
There's another one. See, they're picking on that.
Surprised a little bit that he's not adjusting by maybe taking another step to the left, but to keep them from being able to hit that spot, or maybe even let Matt Wright reach over and, you know, maybe he takes a step to the right and let Matt take those. I'm uncertain. Good dig by Yates. Nice reset shot there by Johns. He got a little excited there, a little too much juice.
So many tactical shots being played just in one point. Move and counter move. Eyeball to eyeball. It's great. First to 15 to win by 2.
Both of them managed to save a ball into their body.
And Ben Johns, again, showing that backhand, that quick release right through the shot. And here, it's funny, little scoreboard pressure because of your Yates and Johns. You can smell the gold medal. Like, right, you can taste the cash.
And it's hard to not start rushing at this point. Third ball drop shot that lands right in the kitchen and gets him to the net. Those are great reset shots by Kyle Yates. Good reach. Great rally. What a great exchange and a good save by Dave Weinbach there. Reaching that lob without having to chase it down.
That's right. And think about how the lob was used effectively throughout this match.
Yes.
With Yates. That time just shut it down.
Oh, there's an unforced error. There's an unforced error.
Wow. Just a little too amped, maybe.
I think he's a little too amped. I think you're right. I feel like Kyle and Ben are amped but controlled.
Controlled aggression. Just waiting.
He started that a little too soon, I think.
What's the best way to work on that backhand volley? Get on a backboard, just a lot of reflex exchanges.
A lot of reflex exchanges. Get somebody down there that's willing to just hit him over and over and over again. Have him pick on that spot.
4-12-2.
Oh, no look. The no look forehand down the line. Oh, this is so cool. He sells the cross court with his body language and just Magic Johnson's it down the line.
Yes, there are several players that use that limit. It works great. You got to remember to watch the paddle, not the body.
For the face. For the gold medal and top prize money.
Oh, caught Kyle off guard. That surprised me.
4-13-1.
A little fake swing at that. That's a fake swing.
A little gamesmanship. The fans didn't like that. Weinbach making friends out here.
So that's the kind of stuff I can't do because sure enough, I'd hit that ball.
6-13-1.
That's a good touch by Kyle Yates. You think?
And they know it's such a critical time right now. 13-6, and you don't want to choke this away.
Great move. Great move. Look at him.
That's it.
Look
Go to the crowd.
Look at the enthusiasm.
Psyched.
Get him on your side. Have him cheering for you. Use the electricity in the house.
Absolutely. What a momentum swing that shot has on this match. Match point.
14-6-1.
This is it.
There we go. That's it. Look at the excitement on those boys' faces.
This is
This is a
awesome.
big day for them.
Absolutely. They lost to this team earlier today. I'm talking in the morning.
This is a big day for these kids. This is great.
About 8 hours ago, they lost this team in 2 games, 2 straight games. And to come back after dropping the first game here.
What they do, they double dipped.
Yeah, they did
Right
do a
here.
double. Look at this.
Double dip in the house.
Wonderful. Absolute, some great, wonderful action.
Giving his mom and sister a big hug for their support.
Great effort. They're going to sign some and autograph some balls, hit them up into the crowd.
All waiting for you at the Indian Wells Golf Resort.
Pickleball Nation, let's hear it for your champions. If you love pickleball, you love excitement, I'm telling you, it was awesome. What was the difference from this morning to playing this team tonight?
Gosh, I don't know if we did anything different, but played a little better. We had a different strategy. I think we attacked a little too much earlier. Might have been a little too amped up. We played a little more patient, I think, this time around, and really tried to make sure the points lasted longer. And we just got some energy, crowd fed into it, and we just kind of kept rolling.
Now, you're known as the silent assassin. You came out of your shell, and now you're like dangerous, an assassin that's flying around the court. What mentally came into your mind as you went in to get the double dip?
Ooh, one word. I'd say it's grind. That was our motto going into this match. We gotta grind him down, and that's what we tried to do.
I thought there was a turning point. You hit a lob in the third game that was so fantastic. It seemed to change the momentum of the entire match.
Gosh, not only one in the third game, I think in the second game on championship point, I threw a lob over Matt Wright's head. Matt Wright has the hardest overhead of anyone in the sport, and I was gutsy enough to throw it over his back shoulder, and it somehow worked. And somehow we turned it around after that.
What does this mean for pickleball, the ESPN, Margaritaville, the lifestyle, the fun, and this crowd going nuts?
It's such a big step for pickleball. It's amazing that it's advancing this fast. Like, I never would have imagined when I started playing 2 years ago that I'd be here.
Guys, go pick up your cash. Go pick up your gold medals. Congratulations. When we come back, we're going to be awarding more Pickleball Awesome when we return from Indian Wells, California.